OpenAI has told us where the AI path leads. The question is whether we listen and leverage. Recently, we've discussed how AI will destroy traditional course, membership, and information businesses in 2025 unless we take extreme action right away to get ahead of the AI curve. Last week, we showed that there will only be two types of successful creators in 2025 and beyond, AI only and AI plus human. Why? Because AI will speed up nearly all areas of online business so much that if you're not using it to the maximum, you'll be so far behind those that do, you won't be able to compete. If it's ever taken you weeks, months, or even years to get a funnel, a course, or a program built and launched, you absolutely need this information now. Hi, my name's Dave Zimbicki. In my career, I've sold and delivered over $200 million of professional services and business solutions. After a career at some of the largest companies like Deloitte, SAIC, and 17 years at Microsoft, I left and founded the Expert Business Agency to help talented creators, coaches, and solopreneurs build and scale their businesses. When it comes to AI, I'm not talking about fancy ChatGPT prompts that save some time. Those are the equivalent of like an early video game like Pong from the 1970s versus today's Grand Theft Auto and virtual reality. In this video, I'll make that more real for you and show the state of the art now and how much more is coming in 2025. Before we dive in, I wanted to make sure you know about a special 90-minute no-pitch workshop where I'm going to deep dive into all of these topics and work with you to create your plan for success in 2025. Click the link in the description for more information. All right, now let's put some definitions around the levels of AI. In the media these days, you hear about artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, and artificial superintelligence. Roughly, that equates to AI meaning some intelligence, AGI meaning human-like intelligence, and ASI being superhuman intelligence. But those still don't mean a lot in practical terms. So OpenAI has discussed 5 levels that are easier to understand and that show the evolution from one to the next. So after a quick description of each, I'll put each of these in terms of online business and how we need to leverage them or get left behind. Level 1 is conversational AI. This level represents AI systems capable of engaging in basic conversations with humans using natural language. Examples include chatbots, AI assistants, and models like ChatGPT. This is the current level of AI many applications are using today. You prompt and you get back, hopefully, a semi-intelligent and useful response. As you learn more and upload more of your content and thoughts into conversational AI, you get better results. We're using conversational AI for creating content based on our knowledge, answering questions in sales and support, and writing copy for funnels, ads, and content. Now, this is already a force multiplier that many of us are using. But you've probably seen that this only goes so far. As an example, conversational AI can help write sales page copy. But I can't really ask ChatGPT or GPT-4 or similar models to help me analyze my existing sales page, figure out what type of new sales page to create, what structure to use for my audience, and what to write in each section for the best conversion results. That requires reasoning, multi-step thinking, and other critical capabilities that the current large language models or LLMs don't have. That is where level 2 starts. Level 2 is reasoners. At this level, AI systems can perform human-level problem-solving tasks comparable to someone with a PhD-level education without access to external tools. OpenAI believes it's approaching this level with its current O1 models. This series of models is focused on capabilities like planning ahead and solving multi-step problems. You can see the difference when you use the O1 model, where it thinks before responding, trying to map out the best path to a solution. This is different from the GPT, Claude, and Gemini models, where it starts answering immediately in more of a stream of consciousness way, without pre-planning and without that multi-step thinking. Both have their advantages, and combining them together can deliver much better results in a lot of cases. This is what we're starting to see now at the end of 2024. In my sales page example, here's what that can look like. Used O1 reasoning model to analyze the current sales page, the visual, the copy, the metrics versus competitors. Use O1 reasoning model to propose a new sales page outline and structure. Then use GPT-4o to write the sales page copy, to generate images and graphics, and then go back to O1 to plan out an associated email campaign. Then use GPT-4o to write the emails. This is the current state of the art, at least in our world here, where we're looking at no-code solutions versus big companies with armies of developers that can do a lot more, obviously. Where even this approach starts to stall out, though, is when it comes time to do anything with the text and the images it's created. Wouldn't it be great if you could just have the AI go set up the emails in your email tool, build the pages in your funnel platform, do the 100 other tasks that are required to fully finish a working sales funnel? That's where we need AI to be able to take action, and today's term for that is agents. Level 3 is where agents come in. Agents can act autonomously on behalf of users for extended periods. These systems can make decisions and carry out tasks with minimal human intervention. This is where it gets really interesting. This will happen in 2025. Today we have tools like Cassidy AI and others that help you create agents, but these are not autonomous yet. They're more like workflows where you still have to tell them the specific steps you want done. But since they can tap the level 1 and level 2 capabilities, you can put them together in some interesting ways. We have agents for content repurposing, copywriting support, and other areas, which are basically workflows plus knowledge bases. But that's not really level 3 yet. Right now, agentic platforms exist that do enable some autonomy and connections to other systems via Make or Zapier or APIs, but they're pretty developer focused and require coding and advanced skills. But soon, in that sales page example, imagine asking AI to take on the original challenge, analyze my sales page versus competitors, create a better one for me with the tools that I use. Then imagine it spinning up multiple agents that work on this over a couple of hours or a couple of days, some doing research, some doing implementation, some doing testing. Imagine the same for content. Tell it to go plan a full year content calendar and generate it using my knowledge base, create posts, schedule them, and monitor their results to improve over time. Or for sales, tell it to look at all my sales and support data and figure out who our ideal prospects are and create some ad and email campaigns to reach them. Set up and run those campaigns for me. Once AI can start doing the work versus just helping with the work, it's a whole different ballgame. That ballgame is called 2025. All of the above will be possible in 2025. From here, it gets a little more speculative, but level 4 is called Innovators. Those are AI systems that can aid in the invention and generation of new ideas. At this level, AI actively contributes to creativity and technical breakthroughs, collaborating with humans and other AI to drive innovation. In our ongoing example, so far, you are still directing the AI and telling it to do certain things. It was you who identified the need to improve the sales page, and all the AI suggested improvements were based on the existing knowledge it was trained on. But at level 4, AI itself will analyze everything in your business and in the market and suggest the best areas for improvements. Not only that, but it may be able to also invent entirely new solutions that didn't exist before. It may be able to originate an entirely new type of sales funnel. It may be able to recognize when existing funnels and copy have been overused in the industry at large and create new ones. It'll be able to take your knowledge and create applications, platforms, and even end-to-end solutions on its own to help your customers. The final and most speculative level is level 5, which is organizations. This is the highest level in OpenAI's classification. They call it organizations. These are AI systems are envisioned to be capable of performing the work of an entire organization, managing complex organizational tasks, strategic decision-making, and optimizing processes across departments, all comprised of AI resources and agents. Now, some people speculate that eventually there'll be $100 million or even billion-dollar companies comprised of a single person and a lot of AI agents and innovators. And that would be where the AI does almost everything across the entire business. This would be the final stage of our sales funnel example where I could say, I don't really like the platforms that are out there right now for funnels. Hey, AI, build me a company that will create and sell a new funnel platform that's better than all the rest. Then over weeks, months, and even years, the AI would create product, sales, marketing, and support organizations made up of hundreds of other AI agents and continuously approve all of them over time. There would be the CEO, and then everything else is AI. Sound far-fetched? I think this is possible in the 10-year time horizon, maybe sooner if a couple key innovations happen faster. So where does that leave us? We're going to see a massive increase in the speed of iteration. Right now, most of us struggle to even get the first version of our funnels and marketing and content and products all built and launched. Right now, the people with teams and agencies behind them are more successful because they can build, learn, and improve much more quickly than somebody struggling to do everything on their own. No one's first funnel, product, or marketing is successful. It's the 3rd, 5th, or 10th version that's successful. The faster you go through that learning phase, the faster you see success. AI will enable us to do that even just with levels 1 to 3, which will all be in place in 2025. But it will also enable many more competitors to enter our niches as well. That's why we need to be on the front end of the adoption curve of this technology. Those in front will iterate and improve at a rate the rest won't be able to catch. This is why you need to join me in my workshop, How to Make Your Online Business AI-Proof in 2025. Imagine if you could leverage AI to enhance your offerings, using AI tools to improve your courses, coaching, and memberships, to build deeper trust and connection, leaning into your unique skills and experiences to offer something that AI can't replicate, to stay ahead of competitors, to be among the first to adapt your business model for the AI era, To scale efficiently, building a team of AI agents to automate and delegate work to future-proof your business, developing a clear plan to not just survive, but thrive in the coming changes. When you join the workshop, that's exactly what you'll learn how to do and create your plan for success in 2025. Click the link in the description for more info. When you join the workshop, that's exactly what you'll learn to do and create your plan for success in 2025. Click the link in the description for more info, and I hope to see you in the workshop.